Hey guys, I'm doing just a little quick story about the first time I quit GPK, and just sort of that whole experience. It's something I'll never forget, and yeah, so I'll just share that real quick. I am going to go through this, just another monster box. Not quite as exciting as last times, but these are the modern sets, like Chrome and some other shit. And so we'll look at that. I did have something come in that's probably well, I know what it is. I don't know. It's a candy container, but it's kind of the same era. But yeah. Hey Paul, good morning. Which Paul, you're from Georgia as well. It's like 1 o'clock, man. Today it's sponsored by Phone Homer, a very healthy ET there. I want to be like that. Healthy. I actually started a diet today, guys. It's a diet I've done before. It's a black coffee diet. So yeah, wish me luck. It's how in the past I've lost like 20 pounds like really quick. So that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, let's take a look. I'll put this guy back here. Yeah, I made these by the way back like I don't know, like 14 years, 15 years ago. It's just the lid of a monster box that I took some. Like I used to buy like tons of like just bricks and bricks of Garbage Pail Kids cards. I'd pick out the nice condition ones, and then the ones that were messed up or whatever I would use and make collages and just different art pieces. And this was just for a storage box. Yeah, so I quit GPK actually I think 4 times, 3 or 4 times, and I'll be telling those stories. But today is about the very first time I quit GPK. By the way, I'm in this box that has, it's just a bunch of modern shit. I can tell those are yellow, so those are probably OS stuff and some random. Yeah, so obviously that's not new. Got some sapphire. So yeah, we'll take a look at this. And like I said, I have something over here I can open and we'll see what that is. So yeah, when I turned 12 years old, this would be like 1987, something pretty catastrophic happened. And that thing was called the GPK movie. The GPK movie actually led to me quitting GPK. Actually, the night of the movie is when I quit. So again, I'm like an August birthday, and the movie came out. I actually had to look it back up. It actually came out the week after my birthday, which this is cool. Again, I want to encourage you guys to think back to some of these old memories and just look at the dates. And what helps me is to actually look at the weather archives. Now, the weather didn't help me in this case, but when I saw that it was actually late August, I remembered my dad took me to see that movie for my birthday, and I'd forgotten that. And had I not looked this information up, I would not have remembered that I guess somewhat interesting fact. What are these? These are Chrome, everyone's favorite. Dude, Chrome is stupid. Chrome is so... Chrome is jock. Jocks like Chrome, man. Sorry. This is some random... What I do in my cases... First of all, I do not put mine in pages like my sets, because those will get dust. Some will actually get bent up on the edges and they will get warped. So I definitely keep my sets in a monster box. Always put the random parallels in the front of the set. So like, I don't even know what stupid ass set this is. Maybe 14. Yeah, it's 14. So bonus cards, and then this goes into my nameless ones, and there's like a billion of those. and then I'll have the set behind that. And that way, if I want to trade, I can find like the random ones. They're always in the front. There's no reason to sell a set of Garbage Pail Kid cards. You know what I mean? Like you always get rid of the random inserts. Then we have Bikini Kun. There's the black ones. Then there's my set. I dividers. I've used everything from just like here. I have just a penny sleeve divider from just a piece of paper divider. I don't really care about that part of it. And then I've got a bunch of those. That must be something. Oh, I bet you this is where I got from all those not the monster boxes, the trash boxes. Remember those things? I bought so many of those. I got whatever set that is. Yeah, but anyway, that movie, it was right after my 12th birthday. I was so excited. And plus, this was like my big reveal to my parents or my dad. He actually took me to go see that movie. And so it was whatever the Saturday after the movie came out. That's when I saw the movie. We were like the first to get tickets. Well, I don't know, but I just know it was on a Saturday. It wasn't a school night. But anyway, so anybody that saw that movie, let's see where I'm at. What are these? That's just a stupid bonus card. Huh? Oh, God. That's pretty good. I'm back here at Chrome 2. All right. These are in order. I did get that far with it. Yeah, here's some more Chrome. Here's some Target ones. Chrome 2. But anyway, anyone that unfortunately saw that movie in person at the movie theater, I would love to hear your story about what you felt that night. All right, so here's what happened. So my dad, since it was like we were kind of celebrating my birthday, because my parents were divorced. So, I didn't see my dad every weekend. It happened to be the weekend I saw my dad. So, and we always went out to the movie almost every time I saw my dad. So anyway, that's the weekend we celebrated my birthday with him. So we were at the movie. He bought me a big old bucket of popcorn. We didn't always do that, So that was, that stood out. I remember that. And then the worst movie I have ever fucking seen. The worst. There's not like words to describe it. Almost, it's not. I've seen some movies that are, I don't know where I'm at. Oh, these are 30th maybe, or 2015. I don't know. Anyway, there's not even words to really describe what that movie is. Just a piece of shit. I mean, it's a waste of 35 millimeter. It's a waste of everyone's time. It's a waste of it's just a mockery of the puppetry arts. God, it's, I don't know why I took these out. What are these guys? Maybe I Hate My Life set. Maybe this is, yeah, I think that's the GPK series, I Hate My Life. But anyway, yeah, so, like they say, like, people that go blind, how your taste improves. Like, like if you lose, or like if you lose your hearing, they say your vision even increases. They've done studies about this. Because we have like 5, or it depends on if you believe in 6 senses. And when one of those goes, they claim, or, it's been proven. Let me see what this is. Hey, Barry. Yeah, I saw it in the theater. That's the whole story. That's why I quit GPK. I think a lot of us that saw it in the theater it really changed how we saw Garbage Pail Kids. But anyway, you know how they say like you lose when you lose the ability to hear or see. They say your other senses improve. So anyway, this big bucket of birthday popcorn I was eating, I swear to you, it tasted better. And I remember I couldn't watch the fucking movie. And so I remember distinctly picking up popcorn, literally watching the kernels as it went to my mouth. And I was looking down at the popcorn, and I really just experienced, that crunch, that salty, that buttery taste. It was the best popcorn I've ever had. Was during the Garbage Pail Kids movie in 1987. I wish I had that recipe. But I bet you if I found the recipe, it would be just like normal popcorn. That movie was such shit. Wait, why am I on the 30th? I thought I already did the 30th. I will say I really like the 30th anniversary a lot. There's some bangers in that. Alright, so now we're in, apple pie, I'm assuming. Fuck if I know, man. These theme series just run together to me. Like, I'm just kind of losing interest in them. That's pretty cool. Mark actually still owns the color rough to that. If you want to buy it, it's $500. Jump on it. I'm not. I thought about it. I'll be honest. Yeah, but anyway. One more thing about that story. Okay, my old man, like, he's my all-time movie buddy. I mean, when I saw a movie, I like 98% of the time saw it with my dad. And we have seen some of the funniest. We saw all the good movies. Like, we didn't miss any good movies. We saw them all. He would take me to R-rated ones. He would do that thing where he covered my eyes during a sex scene. But back in the 80s, there weren't many. Like, you didn't have to constantly do that. Like, it's not like now where there's like tons of like constantly cussing and shit. Like, so a dad could just, reach over and cover your eyes, and he would do that. He was a good dad. What is this? Maybe prime time. That's a weirdo set. And then we have Armageddon over there. I'm just going to leave this out. But man, my dad, listen, this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. Maybe like one of the last things. The look on my dad's face, like, I can't forgive myself for that. Like, putting my dad through that. Like, I didn't know it was going to be, that movie was going to be so, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's like an insult to your intelligence. Just absolute, just a cringe. Just, oh, God. But the look on his face, this is what, okay, he was literally looking, it looked like my dad was looking through the movie screen. Like, this soulless, like he was looking at the screen, but he wasn't like watching it. He was looking through the screen, and man, he toughed it out, man. He was there for me, and he must have known I was embarrassed, because I literally, it got to the point where I couldn't watch the film. I was looking down at the popcorn, and I was having a good time eating that popcorn, man. I really did experience it. What is this shit? God, did he really need to be on a Garbage Pail Kid? This fucking loser. God damn. Ed Sheeran. I don't even know. I guess that's the bands or something. Yeah. God, look at that cringe. But yeah, man, just. But anyway. Yeah, it broke my heart, man. And I never thought about Garbage Pail Kids the same as a kid. Now, I will say, when I saw the series 10 packs, you know, the mint packs. I did buy a few. Whatever day that was the day I quit GPK the first time. It was whenever I first picked up them and opened the mint packs. I did buy a few and I quit on OS 10. You know, I always thought they made them mint to get that bad taste out of everyone's mouth of the movie. What is this? Purple. Did we need purple borders? The Mace Windu edition. I honestly forgot some of these even exist. Oh, gold. Look, guys, gold. Gold. Am I rich? No. Yeah, so this is just a bunch of modern sets. I'm thinking I'm at the horrible one. This is Chrome 3. Sorry, I'm using my hands. I know that's crazy. I did pull this from something. And I felt nothing when I pulled it. I just tossed it. I think I opened it live, actually, on breaks. Alright, here's something interesting, I guess. Got some random... Here's a gold. Trashy treasure in the wrong place. Oh, fan set. What is that? Oh, okay. That's an atom bomb. That's pretty damn new, too. Let me take these out. These are some fan sets as well. I do support those. Like almost, I almost buy almost all of them when they come out. Almost, not everyone, but I mean that's a tight little object right there. Of course, I'm gonna buy that. Like it's all celloed up. It's in a nice custom box. Great concept. Even has how many were made. I mean, as a collector, how do you not buy this? I don't get it. Like, if you buy all this shit, how can you not buy this? Like, I don't get what we're doing here. If we're actually collecting this shit, how can you not buy this? Look, they made a... It's cool, man. This is... Let's see what this is. See some parallels. I don't know what this crap is, man. Ew. God, what is that, man? What is this crap? It doesn't even make any sense. Rehash. I don't know what series this is. Yeah, okay, this is just some cards I'm saving. Like favorites. Sorry about the finger. I've always loved Toothy Ruthie. Yeah. Man. Who owns that final? Damn. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, because, you know, when the orange packs came out, you had this guy, you know, and it was like, oh, the movie's coming out. It was exciting because, you know, Garbage Pail Kids still were doing pretty good, you know. Damn. Yeah, one of my all-time favorite. Man, definitely top 10. Let's get that out of the way. It used to be a top 5. I think I have them around number 7 all time. Fucking Bowen era, man. So pretty. It's got its flaws, I mean, but just that rainbow fade with the airbrush. It's just such a cool character. He's one that I've grown to love as an adult. I can't I don't even know what fucking series he is. I might not have even seen this guy. Is he 8? So I don't know what series he's from. But I just know I didn't really like that or think about that card until I was adult. Yeah, these are just some. I don't know. It's just completely. This is me just like back about a couple years ago. I sold all my extras, but before I did, I picked out all my favorite characters, and I have like 20 max axes. You know what I mean? Like I just kept because OS4, everyone has a million of those. So that's what a lot of these are, like my all-star cards that I just save abundance of. My girl there. Dude, I actually used to have over 100 Fishy Phyllises, but before I pawned them to GPK Monster, he took it all. I had to rebuild, but this is stuck together bullshit. Fucking bullshit. What is this bullshit? Colgate. Matt Rocco. Thanks, Matt, for writing that across. Why do you write that? Okay, Matt. Loud and clear. Play it. That must be the newest set. I'm kind of done. No, actually, I have another box where it has the newest stuff. Yeah, so anyway, that's today's story. And I quit until 2006. So from late, I don't know when OS 10 came out. I forgot to look that up. But whenever the first time I opened an OS 10 pack was the day I quit. I never bought it again, and I just put them in a shoebox, and that's as far as my childhood collection went. And even those I traded for skateboard parts. I had only just a small stack of Garbage Pail Kids cards from my childhood. This should be a pretty cool candy container. I'll just open it real quick. I was waiting to see if anyone asked any questions. Yeah, man, I'm definitely getting out of the day-to-day hobby. Oh, what's this shit? I'm mainly just getting out of the Facebook part of it. Like the social part of it. Okay. Looks weird. One more tape. So I can do this one hand. Let's see. That's what she said. Yeah. This is a 1979 flyer in neon orange. From what I know, this is an undiscovered color for this candy container. It does have some damage on the back, which is severely sucks. But there is fucking tape. But there is something there. What the hell is this? Yeah, it's fucked up on one edge. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Not GPK, but from the same aisle, from the same aisle. When we bought Garbage Pail Kids in a gas station, particularly in a gas station, or like even at a Kmart or a World, I can't even say the word, the fucking Worth, whatever the fuck the name is, they would have the cards next to the candy. So you would buy a pack of Garbage Pail Kid cards, literally take 2 steps over or just bend down, and there would be things like this to buy, if you remember. So a while back, I decided to collect the entire aisle, not just the card area. So as a collector, I'm thinking what else was around that, and it would be these fun little candy containers and snacks with funny things on them. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. I just wanted to share this. We did get through this modern set box, which is probably the lamest box of anything I own. So we won't have to do that again. But yeah, I do have some more times that I quit GPK, and I was pretty successful, but nothing like the first time, man. That movie, good job, Tops. You fucking, thanks. You know, they say you can, a creator has the power to destroy, and that's what they did. They created Garbage Pail Kids, and they destroyed it, and they destroyed it for me and my dad, and it worked for a while until middle age, and yeah. So, all right, guys, you have a good rest of your day. I don't see any questions. Russ Van out.